February 9th here in Canada. I want to explain in more detail about this deal that Trudeau's trying to work with the provincial premiers with what's called the Canadian Health Transfer of money. It commits the provinces to be under the Canadian Health Act. Now, allow me to go into the background some. Healthcare has always been under provincial jurisdiction in Canada, has always been. This makes sense because you compare the Yukon to Ontario to Newfoundland to the East Coast to the West Coast to the prairies. Different climates, different foods, different, all kinds of health stuff, differences, okay? I'm not Jordan Peterson, so we're not going to go into that. What Trudeau wants is the premiers of each province to abide to the Canadian Health Act to get a little over 20% of the province's entire allotment of healthcare budget. Okay, that's not a big thing in the big picture when you think about it. Now, this is flawed economically, if nothing else. Why would you send your money from, I'll say, Alberta to Ottawa so a bunch of bean counter bureaucrats can suck a bunch of it up and then suck some more up? Well, they send it back to you Albertans. Does that make any sense? You, the taxpayer, are going to pay 100% of Alberta's costs as a province for healthcare. Why would you let the federal government consume part of 1/5 of it? Makes no sense economically in the first place. But as I said in the emergency video, this puts the provinces and all of you people in every province under the Canadian Health Act, which does have digital ID, because you can Google this. Trudeau signed on with the WHO and the WEF. This comes with digital ID. And again, I can't stress it enough. The digital ID is not just your healthcare card. Trudeau says they just want to collect, share, and use more data, and that somehow this digital ID would, make that more effective, more efficient, I should say, efficient. That data is already available to them. There is no need for this, absolutely at all. So, I want to stress again, the WHO, if they say you got to, then you got to. If they say diaper, you got to. If they say lockdown, think Shanghai. Shanghai? Saigon. Shanghai. China. Anyways, yeah, whatever they say goes. Whatever the WHO says goes. And this digital ID, it's your banking, it's your money, it's everything. You won't be able to shop. You won't be able to take a library book out and everything in between if you don't have your digital ID and be in full compliance of whatever the WHO says. And just as almost an aside, censorship here, they recently, the WHO that is, changed the meaning of the word panda. Okay? You know what I mean by when I say panda. They changed that meaning. It means now whatever they say it means. Censorship. Not what it used to mean before. What it always meant on a global level. You know, a lot of people suddenly and unexpectedly. Censorship dictates. But yeah, okay. This is the Hill, people. This is it. The Agenda 2030, it's agenda right now. I can't stress this enough. This is the Hill. Wake people up. Put pressure on. Phone your mayor up and scream at them. Email your provincial people. I guess the opposition members federally don't bother with your liberals and your NDP. They want this, and it is real. People, please